congratulations, Direk, and for the cast. Yeah, sinabi nyo nga na nabasa nyo na yung or binabasa nyo na yung book. Sa inyong lahat, ask ko lang kung ano yung favorite or napupusuan yung scene doon sa book na gusto nyo nang magawa sa shoot.
Ako din. Okay, ako there's a lot. I mean, okay lang naman. It's not really a spoiler if I talk about it, right? Diba po? Yes? Okay. Ako, I think what I personally am excited for, syempre kasi ako, romance enjoyer. Kasi, something unique about Project Loki is, even though crime, thriller, mystery siya, meron siya mga konting mga delulu moments. And super ako, personally, natutuwa ako sa mga shippers online ng Loreki and Loretor. So excited ako to play up those scenes. Actually, there's one scene in particular that comes into mind where, I don't know if I can spoil it. Should I spoil it? Yeah, that's fine. I think so.
May green light ka na niya.
Yeah, okay, may green light ng author. Okay. Ayan, so it's actually a scene between, it's actually the first time that we meet Alistair in person. And it's Laurie and Loki on a date. It's Alistair. So, ang cute kasi nung dynamic ng scene na yun. I think in the darkness of the series, masaya din kasi yung parang may mga light moments din that really does go to show that this is still kind of like a youth-oriented show. Like, in some ways, parang it doesn't always take itself too seriously. And I think that's why readers love it so much, is there's that balance. Tsaka, yun nga, parang nakakatuwa lang makita din yung fan response in terms of that. So I think for that, ako din personally excited din talaga ako sa mga investigation or deduction scenes. Kasi I think that really is, parang yun yung parang true mark ng Project Loki. I think that's the identity of the series that I'm excited to bring to life as Laurie. So yeah, I'm excited to live through her experiences in her shoes.
Yan, so ako naman. Ako favorite, madami kasing mga dami mga good scenes, investigation scenes. Pero siguro yung pinaka-tumatak sa akin siguro. I mean, may time kasi habang nagbabasa ako, biglang natatawa ako sa nangyayari. So, siguro yung scene na yan is yung deduction showdown namin ni Laurie. So parang, in a way, nagpapagalingan kami kung sino ba talaga, like, is it this guy or is it that guy? So ako, pipiliin ko to, tapos si Laurie pipiliin niya isa. So syempre, ako kasi, very confident ako na alam ko kung sino gumawa, di ba? Pero this time, surprisingly, she got it correctly. And natawa ako sa part na, since she got it correctly, ginamit niya yung stunt pen na binigay ko sa kanya. Tas,
yes.
Ginano niya sa leg ko.
Diba, we were using yung prop.
Yeah.
We were joking around.
Oh, you joke around.
We saw the stunt pen for the first time. For the readers, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know, yeah. Yun lang, yun ako natawa. I'm excited to shoot that, yeah.
Yeah, yung dynamic talaga ni Laurie and Loki as the detective duo, you know, I think that's one of the fun parts of this series.
Yun.
Ikaw na lang, Direk. Ano yung gusto mo nang magawa na scene?
Kanina, as discussed, I'm also excited with the chair scene. Without that chair moment, without, the chair up. But ako rin, just to share, nai-excite ako pag mag-come together na yung QED4. I think that's a goosebumps moment pag nung binabasa ko. So yeah, that's I don't want to say too much. Jada said too much already.
Did I say too much?
Alright,
You think so?
Alright, for my last question na lang for Dylan. Alam naman natin na ang Seducing Drake Palma is siya, successful. Ikaw, paano mo mapapatunayan sa mga viewers and readers ng Project Loki na magagampanan mo si Loki?
Well, first of all, nung natanggap ko yung project na Seducing Drake Palma, I promised myself na to just give my best and do my best. Kasi syempre, kasama ko yung mga co-actors ko na magagaling, sila Direk Chris, sobrang galing. So, andun yung pressure, pero yung pressure na yun, it motivated me, it inspired me to talagang aralin yung role. And this time, I promised myself to do the same thing. Just to give my best always. To study the material, to listen to the directors, to trust my co-actors. So, yun yung mga ways para magampanan yung role ko and maging successful yung Project Loki.
Alright, thank you so much and congratulations. And happy birthday, Dylan.
Thank you so much po. Salamat po.
Alright, so next up, we have Mark Grabador ng Entertainment Web.
Hello, congrats po sa Project Love. A question for Dylan first and to Martin Venegas. To Dylan, kasi marami ring mga mahuhusay na mga lead actors sa Viva One, including si Mark Agallo, we also have Andres Mulak and Robin Angeles. Ano yung may tuturing ni Dylan Menor na nagtahin niya dun sa mga nakalinya ng mga lead actors ngayon sa Viva? And to Martin Venegas, matagal mo ring hinintay itong yung one of the main cast ng isang project dahil from the support role, and now part of the main cast ka na. How is it? Kamusta ka rin, man? Yeah.
Hello po, thank you for that question. Is it okay to ask the last part of the question? Because the first one was about the madami mga lead stars.
Ano ang bentahe ng isang Dylan Menor?
Ano po ang?
Ano yung difference ng isang Dylan Menor?
Difference. Oh, okay. Well, first of all, syempre, it still feels surreal to be part of this project, Project Loki. It was very unexpected for me to have this huge opportunity. And I'm very thankful, first of all, sa Viva, sa TV5 for trusting me. Yun nga, tulad ng sinabi mo, there are a lot of lead actors na magagaling, mahuhusay, at talagang magaling. Pero syempre, siguro yung difference sa akin, well, I believe na we're all different naman, we're all unique, and we all give different ways of portraying characters. So, siguro it's just, we're all dedicated. Pero ako kasi very dedicated ako when it comes to studying characters and portraying roles. So, siguro yun yung isa sa mga unique personalities. Yeah, so, ayun, I'm very excited and I'm looking forward na mapalabas na at mapanood ng mga audience sa Project Loki. Yeah. Thank you.
Hello po. Kamusta? Basta po. And super blessed and syempre thankful kay God. Nabigyan ng opportunity makasama sa isa sa lead cast. First ever project ko actually sa Viva One, sa The Rain in España. Nalala mo yun? Parang classmates lang nila ako sa Ateneo rin. Yeah, sa party rin, yun din yung mga scenes ko. Basta parang ano lang, sa background, gano'n. And then, ayun, nag-jump ako into Section E. Malaking good role din naman yun si Denzel. And I had fun with it, pero ito, super na-shock ako and surprised. Kasi si Alistair yung nakuha ko. And hindi ko talaga in-expect na mapupunta ako kay Alistair. So, and super blessed and thankful to God and sa family ko. And syempre sa mga big boss, sa Viva. And, yun lang po.
Thank you. No doubt, full circle experience for Martin. Thank you there, Mark Grabador. Up next, it's Kate Adahar ng Random Republica.
Hi, good afternoon. My question is for Rain, the author. I understand you wrote this mga 10 years ago na nga, but tama, correct me if I'm wrong. Pero pakwento lang kung ano ba yung naging inspiration, bakit dark, and ano yung influences mo, and also, how does it feel to see the characters coming to life now? Thank you.
Thank you for that question, ma'am. As they mentioned kanina, Project Loki is heavily inspired by Sherlock Holmes kasi during the time that I was writing it, the BBC version was probably airing or just finished airing. So I thought to myself, why don't I create a story where I put Sherlock Holmes in a teenage body and studying in the Philippines. Parang ganun po yung elevator pitch or yung logline doon sa concept ng Project Loki. So it started there, and as I wrote more scenes, as I introduced more characters, nag-develop yung kwento hanggang sa nag-branch out na siya sa iba't ibang cases, sa iba't ibang storylines, sa iba't ibang plot threads. So parang I wanted to own the story despite it being inspired. Another inspiration probably is Detective Conan, if you're familiar with the anime or the manga or even the movies and the live action adaptation. So when I was a child, probably 20 years or 25 years ago, I was watching that anime sa GMA7, and first episode pa lang na-hook na ako, kaya isubaybayan ko na bawat episode. Umuwi ako na maaga from school just to watch the episode airing probably 4 or 5 p.m. Then I got inspiration from those two media, and I came up with Project Loki, and I developed and I expanded the universe na nabuo. As for the actors that are playing the characters, I am happy and satisfied with the casting na ginawa ng Viva One. Doon pa lang sa noong na-announce na magkakaroon ng live action adaptation yung Project Loki, medyo kinakabahan ako kasi the climate was quite controversial or quite chaotic back then. So I was very hoping na maging positive yung reception. And when I was informed actually of the first 3 cast members, Jada, Dylan, and Marco, I was relieved. I'm not super familiar with their body of work before being announced to me, except for Marco because I watched The Rain in España and some episodes of the University series. Kaya when he was cast as Luthor, before pa na-announce siya sa akin, isa na siya dun sa mga top contenders dun sa role ni Luthor. So sabi ko, if Viva One is going to choose among their current roster of actors, it's probably gonna be him. Because I watched his performance as Calix Martinez. Yes, I'm sure na doon sa mga nanonood at even doon sa nandito ngayon, narinig niyo paano siya magsalita, narinig niyo paano siya mag-act. Nakikita ko sa kanya yung vision kung bakit siya ang napili. And Viva One was guided talaga with the character guide, and they really followed and looked for someone who perfectly fit the descriptions of Luther Mendez. As for Jada and Dylan, I'm not super familiar with their projects before, but I recently found out, or not recently, but after they were announced to me, I was informed about their casting. Agad ko sinerge yung mga projects nila. And for Jada, I watched at least the first episode of the adaptation that you were a part of in another network. And for Dylan, I watched first the clip of the international film or series that you were a part of. I forgot the term, but it's okay. I also watched Seducing Drake Palma, so I'm familiar with Drake Palma. And of course, si Yumi Garcia. Sabi ko kung magkaka-Jimmy tayo, she is one of the contenders talaga. And of course, si Martin, I watched ang mula ng Section E. And although yun na, I look forward to...
Hey! Sino siya ang lakas na?
So I look forward their performances as the QE4, and of course si Marco as Luthor, and I hope that the fans or the readers will welcome them with open arms as they take on their roles. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you po. Diyan na nagwawakas ang ating Q&A.